How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So on today's video, we're just going to be going over the underneath of the Honda Prologue. Now, we know that this is a GM vehicle, basically just rebadged to a Honda. So we're just going to go ahead and take a look underneath and just look at some of the details that we do have here, because there is no video out there like this one just showing you underneath the car. And as we can see, it is very flat. The battery pack is right there. So we do have some camber and toe adjustments. So the toe would be over there and the camber would be over here, swing out or in this lower control arm, depending on what's needed. So that is nice because that is not an option on most Hondas. So at least for the rear, which again is a nice feature here. And once again, we do have a very flat bottom, very aerodynamic, which is nice. We do have electronic calipers here for parking brake, which is pretty common nowadays and just kind of eliminates and cleans up the interior a little bit. So I do like that. You will probably have to put these into some sort of service mode. Now, this is a different software that we use versus the Honda application. So it is, again, very GM. There's nothing Honda about this, with the exception of like the badges and stuff like that. But just taking a look underneath here, once again, sway bar is here. Very thick springs. You know, obviously the vehicle is very heavy. Most of the weight being on the bottom, but you know, regardless. So very flat bottom here. This is a special lift arms that we had to get. This is actually the second arms on this lift here. So the lift is for these vehicles, and the arms are extra short here to accommodate the clearance here, to remove the battery pack if needed. If you are changing or lifting up this vehicle, there is covers that go here. We have to pop in and out just to kind of avoid damaging, and it gives it a little cleaner look once you no longer need that lift point, and just kind of cleans it up. You do have it on all four spots here, so you can see the cutout here, and it does come in the interior of the vehicle. Once we're done prepping it, we will put these covers on. Take a closer look here again. This seems to be like the audible speaker, so just to let you know that you're coming. Back motor here. So on the front, looks like we have multiple ball joints here. We have multiple ball joints up top as well for the upper control arms. And there seems to be no camber adjustment here, which is fine. We do have our toe adjustment right over here. Typically on Hondas, the rack is on the back side. So here it is on the front side. So just a little difference there. This suspension kind of resembles a lot of the current MDX and TLX. Kind of the same type of design. Although obviously this is being a little bit different. This front fork normally would go around on both sides on your Honda, and here kind of just goes around the axle. I'm not sure if this will be a stronger or a weaker design. Once we get these cars in with a couple suspension hits, we will see. Very heavy duty. It looks like a lot of aluminum to try to save some weight. We do know that these cars are heavy. And then nothing really surprising here. A super thick sway bar. And again, very flat bottom here. Looks like another speaker for audible noise here. These are 255/60/19s. Again, this is a touring model, so depending on your trim, may have different tire sizes on there. And we do have our forklift here ready to service your battery if needed. Hopefully not, but we shall see. So this room here is dedicated essentially to just these EV vehicles. And I believe we're getting about 12 or 13 of them in stock. We got 5 or 6 today, so a couple more on the way. This is a 6-bolt lug pattern here versus Honda's being 5. They do have a master wheel set, which is about 20 different locks. Honda's usually, I think, 10. Honda Acura, so a lot of more different combinations. But yeah, that's basically it. Just very basic stuff here, nothing surprising, and just wanted to show everyone around just the underneath, because most people will never get this view or get to see underneath their vehicle. And being that this is a GM-based vehicle, obviously there are some differences that I'm accustomed to seeing on the Honda side. So that being said, hopefully you liked the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for some content on these vehicles.